guys and gals, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm actually creating this autumn grungy inspired makeup look. So this is my first like autumn glam of 2020. So it's just some nice brown shades, a nice dark red lip, a bit of gold, all that jazz. So if you want to know how I created this look and what products I use, then keep on watching. Oh, my skin is really bad today. I'm just going to take my Makeup Revolution Illuminating Primer to start with. So yeah, today I'm going for like a autumn kind of look, so browns and dark reds and all that. But I'm also going to use a palette that I haven't used in a very long time, because I've got so many palettes and I have like the same 3 that I use. And I need to start using my other ones as well. But like when I usually get a new palette, I will use that for a long time before I go back to my other ones. So at the minute I'm kind of just using whatever, but I thought I'll use this palette today because I haven't used it for a long time. So then I'm just going to take the e.l.f. Putty Primer and just put it on my nose and a bit on my chin. My skin is just bleh. I mean like I do take care of my skin. I make sure I take my makeup off and everything, but it's usually like the time of the month where it all comes out really bad. But I've already like had that and it's still bad, so I don't know. But I know stress can bring it on, and not gonna lie, I have been a bit stressed, so that's probably why. But yeah, ignore the hair. I plaited it last night and I'm gonna take it out at the end, so it's okay. Just get my hair a bit wavy, you know. So I'm going to start with my base. So I'm taking the Perfect Matte Primark Matte Foundation. I think I'm like ran out, so I've got my spare just in case. I think I'm going to do the whole, you know, what I did in that testing video, where I put the concealer over spots. So I'm going to do that. So I'm just going to take the concealer and then tap it over the spots, like so. This is mainly, it just gets rid of all the redness, which I have a lot of, because they are quite sore. They were a lot worse yesterday, but I didn't do any makeup because I wanted to give my skin a bit of a break. But to be fair, I don't think makeup is the issue, because if it's hormonal, it's... Because I always make sure I take my makeup off fully. But obviously, if it's hormonal, if it's stress, there's nothing really I could do about it. But it's, you know, it's not nice. You know, when you wake up and you think, oh, I hate how my skin looks. But yeah, I've got to learn to love my spots. So then I'm taking my Primark foundation. I'm just gonna, oh, I think we're at the end. We're at the end. That's it. Well, that I can get thrown away. I can't believe I've used it all. But I have 2 spare, so that is good. In the bin it goes. But yeah, I do really recommend this foundation. Like, it's really good coverage. And I'm just going to take my beauty sponge and then go everywhere. Yeah, I do like that concealer trick because, I mean, yeah, you can still see where I have the spots, but it's not as like red and in your face. So next I'm just going to go on Concealer and Cream Contour. I'm going to take the Makeup Revolution Concealing Hydrate Concealer. So I'm using the shade C1 for highlighting. On my nose, chin, and then I'm going to take the shade C10 for cream contour or cream bronzer. It's more like a bronzer shade, but oh well. near my forehead, and a little bit like so. And then I'm going to take my buffing brush and buff out the contour shade first. Yeah, it's more like a bronzer shade than a contour shade, but it does the same in a way. I'll just have to eventually get another shade because I do like how it blends out. I'm just buffing it in the skin. And I'm taking the Spectrum A06 brush to buff out the concealer. This does feel so good under the eyes. Like, it does feel really hydrating. Who is excited for autumn? I am. I'm so excited for like Halloween. I'm gonna be starting Halloween makeup soon. Very soon. I've got some looks planned. I'm excited. I'm really gonna try and push myself Halloween this year. Halloween's not my strongest point makeup wise, so I'm really gonna like try and push myself. And I'm gonna take my W7 pressed setting powder, and I'm just gonna set where I put the light concealer, because I'm gonna set the bronzer concealer with a powder bronzer. So I'm just gonna set all here. So, and then I'm gonna take my bronzer. So I'm taking the Primark matte bronzing powder. Take my big fluffy brush. This is quite pigmented, so you don't actually need to have loads. Bronze this skill. And doing this is going to set, obviously, that concealer. Then I'm just going to quickly highlight. Taking the Supreme Frost highlight in Snow Glow. Look at the glow. And that is base done. So I'm just going to quickly do my eyebrows. I'm taking the Kiko Milano Brow Gel in the shade 4. I'm just going to go through my brows, make sure there's no gaps. Slightly filling them in. Make them look fuller. Then I'm going to take the Ardell Clear Brow Gel and go through them and brush them up and make them look nice and fluffy. And then moving on to eyes. So for eyes today, I'm going to take the Morphe Extract and Hill palette. I think it's the first one she came out with. I didn't get a chance to get the new one, so this palette here, I haven't used it in the longest time, but here we are. I'll use it. Let's go. To be fair, I don't think I need much of a base. I'm just going to quickly like just tap through with this brush that I use to conceal. Put a concealer on, just to give it a bit of a tack, because I've got like the coverage, because I've got a foundation underneath, but just putting this on my lid, and then I'm just gonna buff it out, and that could be like a tacky base, if you get what I mean. So I'm gonna take, I think I'm gonna take this shade here, this dark red, this maroon shade. Get on my, I forgot how pigmented it is, oh my god. Right. And then I'm gonna do like a kind of like a spotlight halo eye today, so I'm just gonna take it on each side, the lid, like so. And then the inner corner. And then over the top of that, I'm going to take this dark brown here at the bottom, just to deepen it up. I'm going to take a different brush. I forgot how pigmented these eyeshadows are. I'm just going to pack it on top like so. Wow. You know you haven't used a palette in a long time and you forget how pigmented it is. Just going over the top of that shade. Just really deepening it out. And then I'm going to take a blending brush. I'm just going to take this tapered blending brush from Morphe. And then I'm going to dip into that first shade we used again. And then we're just going to blend all of these colours together. Make sure it's all seamless, and then kind of start blending out the edges. Don't worry, we're going to blend it out even more eventually. Just want to get these colours like seamlessly like blended together. Okay. And then I'm going to take a fluffy brush. I'm going to take a bit of a lighter brown, so I'm going to take this shade here. And I'm just going to blend out the edges. Much as I can. And then I'm going back in with that dark brown shade, and I'm gonna just go over and mix it with the red shade. And then I'm just gonna really make sure all this is nice and blended. And then it's deepened up. And I'm basically just going to repeat what I've done. Then once that's down, I'm going to take a shimmer shade. So I'm going to take this gold shade here, and I'm basically going to put it in the middle. And then I'm just going to take it and put it through the middle like so. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my blending brush and just buff around the edges, just so it's not just a harsh line like so. So I'm going to do the other eye of camera real quick, and then we'll finish off the look. So I've just done the eyes of camera and I finished underneath. I've just done the same. So lashes, I'm going to take the Unique lashes in the style Strong. Just a nice little. So that is lashes done. Lashes just pull the look all together, doesn't it? Like. Now moving on to lips, I'm just going to take the JS Cosmetics liquid lipstick in Unicorn Blood. Such a nice smell to this. Smells like aniseed. You know, this is giving me like really grunge vibes, but I mean, it can be a grungy autumn look, can't it? I'm gonna finish off with some setting spray. So I'm taking the fixing spray from Makeup Revolution. And that is the finished look, guys. My hair's a bit crazy. It's very yeah, so this is the first autumn inspired look of 2020. Autumn is my favourite time of year, so you're gonna be expecting more looks like this. I am gonna be starting Halloween makeup looks very soon. I'm not sure when they'll be up, but they'll be up very soon. That's what I'm gonna say. So this is a very nice neutral glam, very autumny and grungy, if that makes sense. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and let me know what you thought in the comments. Make sure to like and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye.